Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, we are diving into a fascinating topic that's more relevant than ever. Narcissists and social media. Have you ever scrolled through Instagram or Facebook and noticed that certain people always seem to be, performing for the crowd? The perfectly curated images, the constant need for validation, and the endless posts about how amazing their lives are. Well, there's a good chance you might be seeing the online behavior of a narcissist. Now, we all know that social media can be a fun way to connect, share, and express yourself. But for narcissists, it's often just another platform to feed their ego. Social media becomes the narcissist's mirror, one that reflects back only what they want the world to see. Today, we're going to break down why narcissists use social media as their personal stage and how these platforms are feeding their ego in ways you might not even realize. Let's get into it. First of all, let's talk about why social media is the perfect playground for narcissists. In the real world, getting attention and admiration takes effort. You need to interact, maintain relationships, and, actually care about other people. But on social media, you can bypass all of that. With just a few taps, a narcissist can instantly project their idealized image to thousands, even millions of people. It's like being able to hold a megaphone in a crowded room, 24/7. And admiration and validation are like oxygen to a narcissist. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and even LinkedIn offer them an endless supply of that admiration, in the form of likes, comments, and shares. It's quick, easy, and oh so addictive. Every like, every heart emoji, every comment telling them how amazing they look, or how incredible their life seems, it's feeding the monster. And it's not to say that we don't all enjoy validation to some extent. But with narcissists, it goes way beyond. They're addicted to it. For the narcissist, the endless pursuit of admiration is exhausting. No matter how many followers they gain, or likes they receive, it's never enough. This creates a vicious cycle where their self-worth is tied solely to external validation, which is unfortunately fleeting and shallow. So, how do narcissists use platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter to feed their egos? Let's break it down. There are 7 key strategies they often use, and once you recognize these patterns, you'll never look at their posts the same way again. Strategy number 1. The perfect image. Narcissists are experts at creating a flawless online persona. You know the type, the perfect vacation shots, the perfect relationship, designer clothes, filtered selfies that make them look like they've just stepped out of a magazine. Every photo, every caption, every hashtag is crafted to reflect the image they want to project. It's all about creating an illusion of success and superiority. While behind the scenes, their life may be a mess, but online it's all designed to make you believe they're living a life that you should envy. Notice how the content they post is designed to evoke envy or admiration. Vacations in exotic locations, gym selfies showing off their progress, or those humble brag captions like, "Just bought my dream car, feeling blessed." Narcissists want to be seen as better, smarter, richer, fitter, and more successful than anyone else. And social media is the perfect stage for this performance. But here's the kicker, it's all smoke and mirrors. Behind those perfectly filtered photos and those inspirational posts is often someone who is deeply insecure, desperate for the external validation that keeps their fragile self-esteem afloat. They don't want you to see who they really are, they want you to see who they wish they were. But it doesn't stop there. Let's move on to strategy number 2. The constant validation loop and narcissistic supply. Narcissists need constant validation to feel good about themselves. They thrive on external praise and admiration. The problem is that this validation is fleeting. Narcissists need more and more attention to maintain their sense of superiority, so they keep upping the ante. More posts, more drama, and more look at me behavior. Social media operates on dopamine hits. Every like, every comment, every follower gives us a sense of validation. For narcissists, this validation is addictive. It's their fuel. Narcissists aren't just using these platforms for fun or connection. For them, it's a never-ending quest for admiration, approval, and attention. Likes are like trophies to a narcissist. The more they get, the better they feel about themselves. But here's the thing, narcissists aren't interested in genuine connections or meaningful interactions. They want praise, they crave flattery. They need to be admired, and social media gives them that in spades. A like or a comment isn't just an engagement, it's validation of their inflated self-image. And it's not uncommon for a narcissist to post multiple times a day, fishing for compliments and basking in the attention. And if they don't get enough likes? Watch out. That's when they might delete the post and try again, or even lash out at their followers for not giving them the attention they crave. And the kicker? When the compliments roll in, they don't reciprocate. It's all about feeding their own ego. You'll notice that narcissists rarely engage deeply with others unless it benefits their image. Every time they get a like or comment, it's like a hit of dopamine, a quick rush of pleasure that keeps them coming back for more. But here's the thing, this need is never satisfied. The high wears off quickly, and soon enough, they're back online, fishing for more attention, more praise, more validation. But the constant need for attention and admiration can take a toll, not just on the narcissist, but on the people around them. Relationships suffer, friendships fade, and in many cases, followers begin to see through the charade. As their behavior becomes more obvious, people start to pull away. The endless stream of selfies and humble brags gets old. The mask eventually slips, and the carefully curated facade crumbles. So, next time you're scrolling through your feed, pay attention to what people are posting. Are they seeking connection or validation? Are they sharing to uplift or to build themselves up? Narcissists will always use social media as a tool to feed their ego, but once you know the signs, you won't be fooled. Next up, we've got strategy number 3, and this is one you might have seen in action. Strategy number 3, FOMO, drama, and the narcissist's power play. Let's talk about FOMO, or the fear of missing out. Narcissists love creating a sense of exclusivity around their lives. By only showing the best, most glamorous parts, they make others feel like they're missing out. Their followers, friends, or even romantic partners might feel compelled to try harder, do more, or give more attention, just to stay in the narcissist's orbit. Narcissists love stirring the pot on social media. Whether it's controversial opinions, public feuds, or vague, cryptic posts designed to get people asking, "What's wrong?" They thrive on drama, because it puts them at the center of attention. The classic cryptic post. "Are you okay? What happened? Message me." These are the types of responses they're seeking. Narcissists will drop these kinds of breadcrumbs to fish for reactions. They need people to keep coming back to them, to check in, to engage. It keeps their ego satisfied. This is classic narcissist behavior. It's about keeping people hooked, making sure that everyone is constantly focused on them. They use social media as a tool to play with your emotions, to stir up jealousy, or to make you question yourself. And behind the scenes, they may be completely different than what they portray online. On one hand, they might be portraying themselves as a hero or the victim to their public, while privately, they're manipulating or mistreating those closest to them. This double life is easy to maintain, with the anonymity and control that social media provides. Narcissists use social media to cultivate what psychologists call narcissistic supply. This means they collect admiration, attention, and envy like it's currency. And when that supply starts running low, they'll post something shocking, provocative, or dramatic to reel you back in. Whether it's a carefully crafted selfie or an attention-grabbing rant, it's all about keeping you invested in their narrative. They feed off of your reactions. And, yes, they want you to feel envious. They need that emotional reaction to feel superior. And to a narcissist, it doesn't matter if the attention is positive or negative, as long as they're the focal point of the conversation. Whether they're picking fights or playing the victim, drama keeps people talking about them. And the more people engage, the more it feeds their ego. They're always looking for ways to create a spectacle that will keep all eyes on them. Strategy number 4. Narcissists use social media as a tool for revenge and image control. Narcissists use social media as a tool for revenge. Break up with them? Reject them? Watch out. You may find yourself the target of cryptic posts, smear campaigns, or even direct insults, designed to damage your reputation. They'll use social media to turn the narrative in their favor. Because in their world, they're always the victim, and you're always the villain. They'll gather sympathy from others by playing the victim card, and before you know it, their social media will be filled with posts about how they were wronged or betrayed, twisting the truth to fit their story. When their perfect image is threatened, a narcissist will quickly take action. If anyone dares to criticize them, question their posts, or expose their real self, they will often respond by blocking, unfriending, or even publicly shaming that person. Narcissists hate criticism. It challenges the perfect image they've worked so hard to create. That's why you'll often see them surround themselves with yes men, people who will constantly praise them and never point out their flaws. Anyone who doesn't fit into their ego-boosting circle? Gone. Now, let's talk about the entourage, what some people call flying monkeys. Narcissists often surround themselves with loyal followers on social media. These are the people who will always back them up, like everything they post, and defend them at all costs. The narcissist builds this little army to make sure they're always propped up, no matter what. This is also how they manage to control their narrative. If anyone dares to question their actions, their flying monkeys swoop in, attacking the critic and reinforcing the narcissist's view. It's a classic move of online manipulation. And here's something even more fascinating: many narcissists lead double lives on social media. They may have a polished, public-facing profile filled with inspirational quotes, smiling selfies, and wholesome content. But behind the scenes, in the DMs, they might be cheating, lying, or stirring drama. This hidden side is where the real narcissist operates. They'll send private messages to multiple people, seeking admiration or playing on someone's emotions. And because it's private, they can maintain their squeaky clean public persona while manipulating people in the background. Strategy number 5. Manipulating their followers. Now, let's talk about another trick up a narcissist's sleeve: manipulating their followers. You see, it's not enough for them to post beautiful photos or boast about their accomplishments. Narcissists need your attention and admiration, and they're not above using manipulative tactics to get it. Ever see those posts where someone looks flawless, but captions it with something like, "Ugh, I look so tired"? This is bait. Narcissists throw these lines out to hook you into giving them the compliments they crave. Narcissists will often create drama to keep themselves in the spotlight. Vague, emotional posts like, "Some people just don't appreciate real loyalty," get people asking, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" And boom, instant attention. They also use social media to trigger emotional responses in their followers. You'll see them post cryptic, passive-aggressive statuses like, "Some people will never know your worth until it's too late," or "Cutting toxic people out of my life, #self-care." These kinds of posts are designed to make you react, to make you wonder, is that about me? Now, let's talk about strategy number 6. The fake humble brag. Narcissists love to show off, but they're smart about it. They won't always be overtly boastful. Sometimes, they disguise their bragging as humility. You know the posts, "I'm so humbled to have won this award," or "I can't believe I'm being recognized as one of the top performers in my field." It's all designed to make them look modest, while still drawing attention to their accomplishments. It's a sneaky way to get admiration without seeming arrogant. But make no mistake, the narcissist thrives on this recognition and expects everyone to praise them for their humility. Finally, strategy number 7. The mask of virtue. Narcissists often portray themselves as virtuous, caring, and even spiritual on social media. They'll post about helping others, supporting charitable causes, or being the perfect parent. But here's the catch, it's rarely about genuine kindness. It's about image management. They might take on an influencer-like role, offering advice or inspiration, not necessarily because they want to help others, but because it positions them as an authority, someone to be admired, followed, and praised. It's just another way to appear superior. And the kicker? When the compliments roll in, they don't reciprocate. It's all about feeding their own ego. You'll notice that narcissists rarely engage deeply with others unless it benefits their image. So, there you have it, 7 strategies narcissists use to feed their ego on social media. So the next time you're scrolling through your feed, take a moment to notice the patterns. Are you seeing the perfect image, or maybe the drama magnet is causing a stir again? Once you spot these behaviors, it becomes much easier to protect yourself from falling into their traps. Remember, not everyone who posts often is a narcissist, but if you start noticing these patterns combined with manipulative behavior offline, it's worth considering. At the end of the day, social media can be a powerful tool for connection, but there's a dangerous side to this as well, for you and for them. Social media promotes comparison culture, and narcissists are all too happy to fuel that. By presenting a life that's seemingly perfect, they set unrealistic standards for others. You might find yourself looking at their posts and feeling like you're not measuring up. But remember, what you see is a performance, not reality. In a world driven by likes, shares, and followers, narcissists have found their ultimate stage. Their carefully curated feeds are more than just a highlight reel, they are a trap for attention, admiration, and control. So the next time you're scrolling through your feed, pay attention. You might just spot the signs of a narcissist building their perfect, but entirely fake, online persona. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, so you won't miss out on more deep dives into topics like this one. Drop a comment below, have you ever noticed narcissistic behavior on social media? Let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves and your online presence.